Hey everybody, RockPaperMario here, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy V. I figure if we're going to be entering Castle Tycoon, we should be Lena, Princess Tycoon. If we're going to be doing this right. I keep forgetting that I can run. Like, look at this, like, watch. We just walk, run! Walk, run! Walk, run! Like, how fast is it? It's insane. That's my name, don't wear it out or I'll make you buy me a new one. The Chancellor, there's always a Chancellor, isn't there? Well, if the Chancellor wants to talk to me so much, get out of my way. Hello everybody, this is Final Fantasy V, and we are just after getting to Castle Tycoon. That's why we're playing as Lena here. So yeah, today is the day after was there like something secret thing, or was that just this little boy? You're back, a dinosaur story, yeah, okay. This is the day after I recorded that last episode, and I must say, like, the difference between recording in the evening time and recording in the daytime is so stark, I just can't even express it. Princess Lena, forgive me, I didn't mean to worry you. So are you there are only two kinds of chancellors in these games. There are like nice chancellors and evil, power-hungry chancellors. So which are you? They're like, we can't survive without you, and Lena's like, nope. It's just funny. I also have a responsibility to the world. Right now we are all in danger. Father is... What? Since when is he still alive? I thought he was dead. That was probably a text box I didn't read, so sorry. Maybe she's just in denial. That's the stage of grief she's at now. What's next? Bargaining, isn't it? What if I sacrifice my wind drake? Will I be able to bring my father back? What if I draw this transmutation circle on the ground and turn Faris into a robot, or will I be able to bring my father back? No, we wouldn't do that. For now, will you at least stay the night? Come in and know me better, man. Most days we just laze around the castle. Flabby, fat and lazy, you walked in and oopsie daisy. Look at me being all disrespectful as per usual. It's like all this like cathartic stuff is going on, and here I am just being like, oh, be your guest. Lena, it's late. You should be in bed. Ah, so you have a twin sister. I'm right, aren't I? You are my older sister. I have it, my father had it, and my sister has it. Me? Don't be daft. What's that like? Which is the song again? Is that in like one of the Shmoyoho ones where it's like, kiss your sister, kiss your sister, kiss your sister, or something like that? Isn't it? I can't remember it. It's in like one of those like comedy songs. The other one I have to like glorify is that Lego Epic Rap Battles one where it's Luke Skywalker versus Harry Potter, and Harry Potter says, when I slither in a sister, at least it's not my own. It's just a good line, you have to admit it. A buccaneer like me? Really, a princess? Sounds a bit far-fetched. Obviously you haven't played The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker. Game of the Year 2003? I don't think it was Game of the Year. That's just propaganda. But your pendant? Yes. If she has a pendant, she must be a princess, and she must be important. I still don't get, like, during Final Fantasy VI, the way at the start they make this big deal out of, like, Terra has this pendant, and, like, it never does anything ever again in the entire game. Or is that another thing that I've just misunderstood my whole life? What is Bart's doing? I love this music. Isn't there a part in this music where it goes, huh? I have this weird memory of that. What in tarnation are you doing here, kid? Why is Gallup Yosemite Sam all of a sudden in these last couple of videos? I think he's a few men short of a full crew. He wishes he had a full crew of men right now. What was this scene all about? Like, this game is just crazy. And I kind of love it. Like, that's one of the things I've been kind of meaning to say, and we talked a little bit about it on the Discord server, is just that I kind of like how this game, like, it has kind of good characters, and like, I don't want to, I need to be careful about how I phrase this so that I get my point out the way I want it to be, and it's not like misconstrued or anything like that. But the what I like, this game, as far as Final Fantasies go, it isn't really story driven, in that you're not going to have, and this isn't like spoilery really, I guess, but you're not going to have, like, this isn't like an epic story quest with like a big love story or anything like that. You're just not going to have, that's not what really drives this game. Sarisa, is this going to be like Aerith and Aeris? Is that what that's going to be? Princess Lena's older sister, Sarisa, was sailing with her father when a storm hit and she was thrown overboard. But yeah, this game, as far as story is concerned, it pretty much just, like, embraces this whole, very, like, trope-driven, like, generic is the wrong word. You see, this is why I want to be careful. This kind of just, like, this non-overblown. I think that's the best way to do it. It keeps it, like, kind of good and simple, I guess, is the right way to say it, instead of saying it's generic. Oh, here's Lena's room. First we have Pipit's room, now we have Lena's room. And I kind of love it for it, because it just does a good job with it. It just does a good job at utilizing a very kind of, like, I don't want to say basic, but not over ambitious fantasy storyline, to just have good mechanics and interesting characters that aren't, like, overly complex. They're just good. You know, you have good characters in it and a good funny dialogue, you know. And I kind of love this game for it. It has a kind of a style all of its own compared to the other games of the franchise, exactly for that reason. You know, if you compare it to, let's say, Final Fantasy IV, where you have, like, this big whole heavy story of, like, self-discovery and what's right and what's wrong and all of this kind of stuff, and you end up, like, being on the moon and it's just insane, you know. So, like, when you compare this to that, and I find, like, Final Fantasy IV's story then is similarly kind of, like, a little bit dour, you know, that kind of way. It's quite kind of, like, somber, I guess. Not somber isn't the right word, but it's kind of like everything is kind of crap in the game, if you know what I mean. And this kind of, like, completely, like, turns it over, and keeps just, like, kind of a good fantasy storyline and uses it to just make a fun game with fun characters, pretty much. Did I go into both of these rooms? I'm not sure whether I did. Oh, they're just the same room. Okay. I suppose it's similar to how, like, after Final Fantasy VII and Final Fantasy VIII, like, Final Fantasy IX kind of just made things a little bit, like, lifted things up a little bit, and had a different style again as well, I suppose. But I don't know. I kind of love this game just for its kookiness. It has a kind of a kooky, like, that's the best word I can use for it, actually. It just has a very kooky style of story and dialogue, which you don't see in any of the, well, not in any, but you don't see in all of the other main Final Fantasy games. You see it a bit in Final Fantasy VI, I guess. You see, like, those similarities, but not really in general. Was that asshole out of my way now? Thank you. This is my kingdom, by the way. Oh, it's the storehouse. I'm not seeing any secret passages here, by the way. Lena, your thief skill. What did we get? Did that say to summon Ashura? Is that what that said? This staff, take it. I'm sure you can find it on use. The healing staff. Oh, I love this item. I actually use this quite a bit. The diamond bell. We won't be able to even use that for the longest time. But the healing staff I actually quite like. I remember like one of my favorite builds in this game was Lena as like Time Mage and Time Mage White Mage with the... No, not Time Mage White Mage. Time Mage with the healing staff. That was like one of my favorites because you could use that to heal your party members as well. Is there like any, is there any shop here in Roller Coaster Tycoon, by the way? I'm not sure. I don't think there is because we've pretty much been everywhere, haven't we? Like, this is the storehouse. Okay. So yeah, that's kind of what I love about this game, is just it's a little bit lighter in tone, and the story kind of just lets the fun dialogue and the fun script breathe, I guess, is what I like about it. Guess we're going off on our dragon again. I just love this music so much, it's so good. And I love how, like, with the way that the mix is in this version, I love that little, like, the way that mariachi trumpet noise goes like bling bling, like it puts in like the little grace notes in there. It's just so classy. It just gives it so, oh my god, we're not going there. It just makes it so good, like that little classy little grace note when it soars up to that high note. It's amazing. We've been to this town. Okay, so I think where we're supposed to go now is actually this town down here, and isn't this Waltz down here? I feel like things are going very quickly, because this is the town of Waltz, isn't it? Yeah, here we go. Oh, I love this music! Might as well buy all of these, I guess. And then just have no money left. Remora? What the hell? Is Remora not like a summon? All of these guys just look like Yugi's grandfather. Aren't there like NPCs that literally are the exact same sprite in Final Fantasy VI? Hey there. It's a Bantha. I'm talking to you. This is Garula. It lives in the forest near the tower. Garula's shy, so don't tease it, okay? It makes me think of, like, do you know what that Garula thing, and we'll see it later, don't you worry. It reminds me of, like, in Samurai Jack, King Waltz. Is that, like, Wallace from, Pokemon Sapphire? They remind me of, like, long sword. Okay, so Bart's sword is already long enough. Faris needs to get equipped with one. And, not Terra, Lena is already sporting that dagger. Is it worth even spending the money on the long sword for Faris? I feel like it's almost more worth it to see whether we want to invest our money in armor instead. Like, look, I'd almost prefer to like, hook us up with these. And, like, the Kenpoji. Oh, the Kenpoji could be... I'd almost like to buy 3 of them, but I can't afford them. But do I want... Maybe I want to stick with the cotton rope for Faris since she's using, like, offensive magic. So I'll buy, like, 2 of these. What I can do is I can see what it would actually look like. So Kenpoji. Magic defense would go down, everything else would go up. Like it improves her strength as well, and the thing is we are using Faris's strength quite a bit. So let's just equip. We just optimize you. Oh, we'll give you the Mithril Helm as well, I suppose. I forgot that we found that. That's Lena's dead father's helmet. Spear Magic helmet. Kenpo G. Kenpo G, leather cap. Iron shield, and then now you get the copper cuirass. I wouldn't mind being able to buy another Kenpo G, to be honest. I might as well sell these. This isn't one of those games, I don't think, where, This isn't one of those games, I don't think, where, yeah, like, look, when am I ever going to use this? This isn't one of those games, I don't think, where you have to be, like, where you have to be careful about, like, accidentally selling things that could end up useful. So yeah, I'm not going to be really stressing about it too much. I prefer to be able to sell that garbage and buy another Kenpo G. Imagine all of us are going to be wearing this like these like ninja outfits. It even reduces her weight because of my weight. Well, now maybe I can afford that long sword. I might as well. I'm not going to be buying anything else. I already bought all the magic. I must say we're like making efficient use of our money here, which is also good. Yeah, like that's a sizable difference. 7 more attacking power. I'm not going to turn my nose up at that. What was I even talking about before we got here to Castle Waltz? Oh, I remember at one point I was talking about like how like recording at night and recording during the day feel completely different. Because the like last night when I was recording, first of all, I never even said this, but I had like such troubles with last night when I was recording. I had to start recording twice because I'll actually get some more antidotes just so that I have them. I have enough of everything else, I think. Where did I end up with 19 potions all of a sudden? 20 gil, yeah, sure. Because I started, like, I started the computer, and then because it's running Windows, it just decided, oh, I'm going to be, like, a little bit annoying today, and then it was like, oh, everything takes ages to open up, and then I was recording, the game was just, like, running extremely, like, laggily, I guess is the word, for want of a better one, was running extremely laggily. There is, like, I will warn you, there is, like, a, can't remember how we get in there, but I don't think it's even in here. I think it's in the castle town. There is like a waterway that's here, but I'm not doing it yet. I remember the last time I played this game, I tried doing it at this point. I got up to the boss of the waterway and it just rinsed me. So I'm not doing that yet. We can do that at a later time, at least in a minute, but I'm trying to remember how we actually get there. Is it like here from where from Garuruman is here? Oh, I remember I was talking about like how it's that thing from Samurai Jack, excuse me, those like the woolies. So like one of the first episodes is Jack and the woolies, where he saves those like woolly, well, they are woolly by name, woolly by nature, those like woolly characters from, I guess it's not there. There is like a Garum Scythe waterway or whatever here in Walls. I am not lying to you. But I just need... Here it is, okay. You'd think Lena, with her thiefishness, would be able to see these, like, secret passages. Protect the city from... Yeah, if only you knew. Literally, if only you knew. Silver specks? That's actually quite handy. I might give that to, Galuf. Because that prevents blinding. I'm never gonna stop saying it like that. If only you knew what monsters are dwelling in these pristine waters. Are you a save frog, maybe? No? I don't know why I'm doing this, because I just said I'm not going doing this now. I'm pretty sure I can do this, by the way. I don't think there's anything, like, blocking me from doing it. Because isn't it just, like, up here, I think, or something? Like, I don't need to open anything up or anything, do I? Unless I do. Anyway, I can, like, figure that out another day. As I say, I don't know why I'm even looking up there, because that's not something that we're doing. We are not doing that right now. We'll head over here to Walt's Castle. But yeah, so last night I ended up, like, it took me 20 minutes to actually start being able to record, so then I was only really able to record that one video, and I was tired then. Whereas, like, today it's like 2 p.m, 1:30, the sun is out, I was able to get up, have breakfast, go for a walk, it was really nice. Oh, the infamous basement. Yes, best not to interact with them at all. Let's actually go save. I'm gonna try this once, right? Because there is a piece of armor down there, and I remember playing this game and getting it, but before, can't remember which version of it was that I was playing it, whether it was like the fan translation of the original, or whether it was the Game Boy Advance one. I'm just gonna save real quick, but not quick save, if you know what I mean. We're gonna keep it 55th Street. But there was like a trick that you could do. Maybe it's not even a trick. Maybe it's almost like that tapping A, B, A, B, A, B in order to catch a Pokemon or whatever. But I remember at least thinking and believing it worked, that if you pause the game, it resets the number of steps it takes for an enemy encounter. And almost like you can do that in the original Mother as well, if you want to try and reduce the number of enemies that you encounter. I don't know whether that actually works. I definitely don't know whether that works in this version of the game. Oh no, this isn't it. This is the dungeon. This isn't the basement at all. And there's that fucker, Lone Wolf. Who are you? What are you in for? How about you open up this door? No. Schmuck, I'll remember this. I do know that Lone Wolf you don't want to let out. Even a kind king punishes misdeed. Yeah, well, don't do the crime if you can't do the time. I think we can. I don't know whether we can let that guy out. Lone Wolf. You might remember him from such movies as Final Fantasy VI. I remember what you did to Mog. Don't think I don't. I'll remember this. There is another basement here. Maybe it's in here? Yes, this is the one. Okay, so this is like this basement which is full of these like enemies that you are never ever going to be able to beat, right? Called Jackanapes, isn't it? But there's like a really good piece of armor for evasion right at the end of this corridor to the left. Like this is an example of something I know very, very well. Don't worry, run away, please. You're never going to be able to beat them, so we're just running away. You're never going to be able to beat them. They have like crazy high defense. It's in that chest up there. I don't care about those pots. I wonder if this trick is actually working. No! Just before it? Run, everybody, run! Come on, Bart, Lena, get out of there. Bart, run, please. So scared. Can I get an escape rope here? The Elven Mantle. What does quick save even do? Can I try that? I kind of am afraid to do this. Items. I have Phoenix Downs, I might as well use them and try and get out of here. If I get out of here, it'll be... now that I know that it's possible, I have to do it, though. Okay, run, 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 please, run. If the other three can get away... Nice one, Bart. Good job. You're starting to look more like the prodigal son and less like the fatted calf. Rookie treasure hunter. Popple and Rookie. Do you know what? If I was smart, I would have equipped that fucking thing. And then I maybe would have been able to dodge its attacks. How long have I been recording for? 25 minutes? Anyway, what we got right now is we got the Elven Mantle, which, as you can see, boosts your agility, magic. Defense goes down a little bit. And magic defense goes up. But doesn't this also... Does this not also... Yeah, look, evades physical attacks. I was just going to say, it also makes your evade, like, more likely to evade physical attacks, which is good. I'm actually going to give that to Faris, because I feel like she has the most utility out of any of her characters. Anyway, thank you very much for watching this part of Let's Play Final Fantasy V. I will see you next time when we continue to explore Waltz. Bye now.